Final preparations are underway in polling stations across Spain ahead of Sunday's snap election, which could result in a major shift to the right. Another drone attack in annexed Crimea. Russia claims Ukraine is behind the strike. Gale force winds, heavy rains, blistering heat and forest fires. Europe struggles through another week of extreme weather and its effects. The countdown to Spain's snap election is on, but this time around, in-person voters will have to battle the extreme heat on the way to the ballot box. Thousands of bottles of water are on standby at polling stations. Fans have also been installed to provide some relief to the staff at hand. 2.5 million registered voters out of a total 37.4 million have opted to vote by post, more than double the number of mail ballots in the 2019 general election. With no party expected to win an absolute majority, the main question the electorate is asking itself is, will this be another leftist coalition or one between the right and the far right? After 5 years of social democratic government, the Conservatives' People Party is the favourite to win. The result could put the far right back in office for the first time since the end of Francisco Franco's regime. More claims of drone attacks in Crimea. The region's Russian-installed governor, Sergei Aksyonov, said Ukraine had attempted to launch a strike on the annexed peninsula. The alleged attack has temporarily brought 3 long-distance trains to a grinding halt.
Произошла атака вражеского беспилотника на Красногвардейский район. Значит, в результате почти аналогичная ситуация с Кировским районом. Произошла детонация боеприпасов на складе хранения. Соответственно, исходя из ситуации, сложившейся, мной принято решение эвакуировать в радиусе 5 километров от эпицентра, соответственно, население.
Roadblocks have been set up to divert traffic away from the Kerch Bridge. This after Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky says the bridge linking Crimea to Russia, quote, brings war, not peace. On Monday, 2 civilians were killed by explosions on the overpass. It was severely damaged in a similar attack last October and only recently had all its lanes reopened. 3 deaths in Serbia after another deadly storm. Gusts of wind and heavy rain swept through much of the Balkans, while authorities reported power distribution issues, fallen trees, destroyed cars and rooftops. The storm also brought chaos to neighbouring Bosnia, with property damage reported in the north of the country. In Croatia, the storm wreaked havoc in various parts of the country, as authorities were already scrambling to make ends meet after Wednesday's storm. Several people were injured in a tourist campsite in the northern Istria Peninsula. Authorities in Slovenia's Alps say there has been extensive damage to forests and have warned of potential flash floods. There are weather warnings also in northern Italy. Milan was badly hit on Friday night, while hailstones pelted the streets of Veneto. Elsewhere in Europe, a continuing heat wave has caused wildfires and public health warnings. Firefighters on the island of Rhodes in Greece are battling a massive blaze, now in its 5th day. Taking a stand against Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban, Romanian nationalists demonstrated outside the Tusvanyos festival in Transylvania, Romania on Saturday. Protesters say the plan was to disrupt Orban's annual message, but they failed to gain access.
Victor Orban este mâna dreaptă a lui Vladimir Putin, teroristul Vladimir Putin, care e dat în căutare internațională. Și Victor Orban și cu Vladimir Putin, ei aduc aceeași programă de ocupare, anexare.
In his speech, the populist leader decried what he called the EU's LGBT offensive and shared his views on the US, China and New World Order.
A háború az nem elkerülhetetlen. Ennek az a föltétele, hogy a világ elmozdult egyensúlya helyett a világ képes legyen új egyensúlyt találni. A nagyoknak el kellene fogadni, hogy 2 nap van az égen.
Orbán Viktor először 1998-ban beszélt a Szabad Egyetemen. Akkor frissen megválasztott miniszterelnökként az ország NATO csatlakozásának szükségességét hangsúlyozta. Most az Európai Uniót egy gazdag, de gyenge uniónak nevezte, amely körbekerítve érzi magát. Mint mondta, az EU egy kiöregedett boxbajnok, amely mutogatja az öveit, de a ringbe már nem akar beszállni. Kónya Rita, Euronews, Tusnádfürdő.